Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy II on the Game Boy Advance. We are in hell. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're in hell. And we are having a hell of a time with all the crap in this castle. But we're in the home stretch here. We are on our way towards the final boss. Hopefully we can handle it. That's okay. This is okay. This is not a hell of a fight. It may look it, but it is not. I think with our number of ethers, we'll probably be okay, because there's only like 3 more floors after this. So I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to try to level up Flare as much as I can. Can I ever get an attack in? I'd really like to do one attack. Let me just do a single attack. Just one, and then I'll leave you alone. Of course, it had to be Flare, which isn't going to kill it. There we go. Okay, now we're rolling the ball. That's not going to do anything, Leon, but thank you for playing. I wonder if this is the hardest Final Fantasy. Keep in mind, this game and the next game, they did not release in America because they thought it was too hard for stupid Americans. Keep that in mind. So I guess you should expect some level of difficulty over the other games in the series. So I guess after the third one, they really started to pansy it down. Although the 5th one was also not released in America. And I thought that, towards the end game, was a little tricky, so perhaps there is something there. Alright, we got Curse. That's what crosses are for. We got Cures. Oh, he's also poisoned. Poor Leon. Poor Leon. Perfect. We're getting pretty good luck. We haven't had one of those Death Riders in a while. Which I guess is a good or bad thing, depending on how powerful I am. Okay, that puts us... that puts us somewhere. Hold on. H. 8. Oh, it brings us back here, so we want to go... This is okay. I'm alright with this fight. As long as he doesn't punch Leon again. I think the final boss battle is just going to be 3 versus 1. I'm afraid. I don't know if Leon's going to be able to cut it. He's just, he's a liability. He's a problem. And, alright, gotta keep saving. Just keep saving, you never know. Ambushes happen all the time. Nice, got through that floor. Alright. 2 floors left. Nope, 3 floors left. And this one is a bit of a doozy. Preemptive strike on the Marble Man. That's what he's there for. Wow, we're gonna have a one-turn kill? It's been a while since we had that. Nice. And intelligence increases. It's good. That chest contains a Sage's Wisdom, which is worthless. Oh, here's a one-turn kill. So we sort of pussied out by avoiding 2 boss fights, Tiamat and Beelzebub. I did not know they were those kind of boss fights, but they were monsters in a box that were very special. I didn't look to see what the monsters in the box were. I just saw it was Genji armor, and I was like, ah, whatever. Those are good numbers. How dare you hit Furion? Do you know who he is? He's holding Monster Immune and Excalibur. What are you, Leon? Dark Knight my ass. Antidote. Cures. Cure the cure. Hell of a dungeon. Hell of a dungeon. Good, good. Another floor down. Couple more to go. There's an acid file and a hellfire on this floor, but both of those are worthless. So I'm gonna try to take the quickest route. I'm trying to calculate. There's actually 3 different routes we can take. I think we'll just go this way. I should have gone the other way. Should have gone the other way. I done goofed. He's just got to put it all on that dude, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, but we're close. We're close. Close to getting our asses kicked by the final boss. I mean, I did one-shot Chaos in the first game, but that was a tough fight, and I felt like I was kind of overpowered in that game. So I don't feel like I'm overpowered in this game. But we do have the Blood Sword trick, which we're probably going to have to depend on. Oh, these animations. Each fight is like 5 minutes long. Alright. One more flare. Get it up to level 8, because it might be useful, you never know. Alright, it's level 8. It's halfway to max. Yeah, I'm about to fight the final boss, and my highest spell is halfway to the maximum it could be. That's a little disappointing. Clearly, I neglected magic in this game. Hold on. Just checking the route. Fuck. Well, it's not an ambush, which helps quite a bit, but it's still garbage. It's garbage! Level 8 flare. Oh my god! It is what it is, man. Not much I can do about it at this point. Just reading about the final boss. It just says, if you were one of those people that didn't use the blood sword, you're in trouble. Big trouble. Alright, good to know. I think we'll use it. I'm not confident whatsoever. He has 15,000 hit points. That's a shit ton. And of course he casts only level 16 spells. Because of course. That's what he does. Cross. Save. Good. Good. Last floor. Alright. That's what you want to do. $28, Leon. 28. Those are rookie numbers. You're dead. Power vest. Okay, this is it. Final floor. Not the final... You thought that was the final battle was against King Behemoth, but... No, for some reason on this floor there's still monster battles, because screw you. I don't think we're gonna get up to level 9 flare, unfortunately. But hey, level 8 flare sounds really powerful. Let me just save. I want to get a little closer before I heal, but... Alright. Let's do it. So, Phoenix Downs. Cures all around. Cures all around. Full health. full health, full health. Everyone's at full health. Good, good, good. Now we're going to ether it up. Get everyone topped off completely. Because we'll be needing it. Alright. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell! He's the fucking devil. Fuck, I forgot to equip the blood... Oh, okay, we can just do that right now. Luckily, you can equip stuff in combat. Yeah, we need the blood sword. It is essential. Blood, 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 blood. Oh, God, you can never find anything in this mess. Just looking for my blood sword. I thought it was at the bottom. Now they're moving it around. Blood sword, blood. No, I don't. Okay, it's at really the bottom. Unless I'm just blind. Oh, really, really the bottom. Done. Alright, let's get Berserk going. Let's get Protect going. And Leon just does what he does. Starfall X. This is an exclusive spell to the Emperor. Let's check these numbers. It's a rather this is like Meteo, pretty much. But it's multi-targeted. Alright, I can live with that. Oh, come on! Alright, those are good numbers. And it's going to continually heal him for a lot every turn. So that's good. Leon is just fodder. Berserk him. Everyone has Protect, so that's good. It also suggests Wall and Blink, but they're both level 1, because I never put any effort into that. Single targeted Flare on Guy, that's rough. I think Leon's going to be on a bit of a heal duty. I think that's just going to continue to miss. So, I don't know if it's worth my efforts, but... Okay, I don't even want... What would Aura even do? What kind of target is he? It's level 3. So it's Flying, Aquatic, and Earth. I don't know what he would even be considered that I would want Aura. I don't think that's worth it. I wish I had taught her Haste, though. I think only Furion has Haste. As for me, I guess we're just going to go in with... I'm going to try a Flare, because no one's really injured, because Leon is going to use an Elixir on Guy. Holy shit. Well, Furion needs to hit him very hard to get a big heal out of it. I wish I had 2 blood swords. Oh, yes! That's what I like to see. Alright. Now we're in business. Oh, you can cast Slow on Guy all day long. That's not bothering me. Maria is worthless in this fight. It's really up to Furion and his blood sword crits. That's not what I like to see. We'll have Maria cure so that he can flare to at least get some extra damage on it. Dispel kind of sucks, because I think we just lost Berserk and Protect. Or we didn't lose anything. Okay, I don't think we lost anything. Dispel completely whiffed. Just keep curing, keep flaring, keep doing what we do. You can blind guy all you want. It doesn't do anything. Oh my god, what the fuck is with the blood sword? What the hell is that? Oh my gosh. It gets continually more powerful. 4,000. Oh my god. Oh, the more HP the foe has, the more damage you do. But it seemed like it did more damage over time, so I have no idea. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you, not once but twice. Who are you? Ugh! It's done. Now let's get out of here. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Kashuan and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Good old Scott. Look at you. You realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. Guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. Oh, that Paul. That crazy kid. You sure showed him, Firion. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating... What, did that not sit well with ye, Maria? Looks like your next battle has already begun, Firion. You did it! I'm sure my dad's happy for you too, up there above the clouds. I'm gonna be working here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Oh my god, he's the Force Ghost! Yosef! Because he's a monk, so he knows Force Ghost. We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. We're finally over! Yes. Yes, Guy. We can live in peace again, together. Right, Leon? For us, there can be no going back. But why? Don't go! Firion, stop him! Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, when the time is right, we'll be waiting. And the Edgelord was born. Ricard. Well, we should be going too. This is only the beginning. No, it is the end. Their long struggle is finally at an end, see? I told you. The Emperor, Pandemonium, the monsters plaguing the world, all had vanished without a trace. Peace had returned once more. The wounds of the war would mend. And the memory of those bitter days would fade. But one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. Okay. I think, well, some might call bullshit on the final boss there, with the blood sword just decimating him and really trivializing the fight. But I think on the flip side, without the blood sword, I don't know if I could have beaten that. He almost one-shotted Furion. One-shot it. And his physical attack, which almost one-shotted Furion, recovers his health. And so I think in my present state, which was not overpowered, I probably could. It was impossible. I mean, maybe if I was like super skilled, but there's just not that many options available to you, really. I think he just would have overpowered me, and I would have gotten my ass handed to me. And so you either use the blood sword, which kind of trivializes the final fight, or you level up enough to where you can just overpower him instead. There might be a fine line in there where you're powerful enough to really just contend with him and maybe get a really exciting fight about it, but it's kind of hard to plan. I'm not that upset about the final boss. I don't need it to be like some super crazy edge of my seat. Oh, I can do this. It's nice when that happens, but you know, that's like 10 minutes out of a 20-some hour game, so it's not a big deal. All right, Final Fantasy II. I mean, you can really sort of see the development of the series after the first game here. They're like, all right, we had a hit on our hands with the first one. People seem to like this, so let's really, put some thought into this. And so I think a lot of the thought went into the plot, characters, events, plot points, things like that. You have a much more fleshed out plot here. You have the Empire and all these different events have characters dying and a lot more dialogue. The main characters are actually characters. Just far more interesting on the story aspect than the first game. And I'm using a walkthrough for both games, so it's hard for me to say as far as like the esoteric bits of where do I go, what do I do. It seemed like the second one was better on that point. It seemed like there were less just insanely random stuff, because you had dialogue options. You could ask people specifically about like things that are ongoing, I guess. So yeah, as far as the whole story aspect, the adventure, all of that, I think it was a big improvement over the first game. But that's not what the game is all about. The game is all about, the gameplay, the combat, leveling up, improving your characters, and all that. And I think as a concept, they had a fine concept. The basic concept was people liked the job system from the first game. I liked that. I liked that you could pick your party at the start of the game and you could customize, if you wanted all warriors or you wanted a balanced party or all white mages or whatever. You could choose how you wanted to do that. And so people liked that. They're like, okay, let's just go in even further on that. You can have whatever you want throughout the whole course of the game. You can have this character be sort of a white magic user that uses maces. You can have this person use spears, but they also use black magic. You can have this person only use bows throughout the whole game. Whatever you want, you can do it. Which is a good concept. It's a lot like, you know, Skyrim. In Skyrim, you can do whatever you want. You can use only bows. You could use just a sword and a shield the whole game. You can use whatever spells you want to use and all sorts of stuff. It's a great concept. I just feel like they fumbled here with the execution, mainly due to the leveling system, the progression aspect of it. Particularly, I think it would have been... I think the spell system, they fucked up. For me personally, I think they just fucked it up. I think they would have much better off with just having the intelligence aspect. You know, if you use a lot of spells, you get better at spells, which is what they have, but they also have, each spell has its own progression, and that, I think, is where they messed up. I think they should have just had, you get spells, you get more powerful spells throughout the game. They could have even had, like, a gate. Like, you need this much intelligence or whatever to use this high-level spell or whatever. And so that way, you know, fire is always going to be, you know, the weakest fire spell. But you can get better fire spells. You don't have to worry about continually leveling up and blah, blah, blah. When you get Holy, it's a badass spell. When you get Flare, it's a badass spell. Ultima, badass spell. This way, the way they did it was just a lame, you know, Protect... Like, Protect, I use that throughout pretty much the whole game. And so that way, during the final boss, when I used Protect, it worked on pretty much everybody, and everybody was protected. But suddenly I wanted to use Wall, or Blink, and since I've really never used that, it just fails. And it's just lame for me, personally. Some people really do like this system. It's like one of their favorite games in the series because of all the leveling stuff and the way it works. But for me personally, just no, not a big fan of it, especially from the grinding aspect, because the leveling system was pretty convoluted, and you know, you needed to lose HP and spend MP because it was like you had like a deficit or something like that. You needed to show that, oh, I lost a lot of HP in this battle, so that means I need more HP. And it's like, fuck, I always need HP. It doesn't matter if how much I lose in a single battle. Just give me HP. So the Game Boy Advance version was better on that, but they still didn't deviate from the overall system. So it's sort of I'm going to consider it, I guess, one of the redheaded stepchilds of the series for me. I said I wasn't likely to replay the first one, but I would definitely replay the first one over the second one. That's just how I feel. Especially because the second one is far longer than the first one. Just let me glance at how many videos I've recorded for the second one. I think with this video it's 14 compared to like 7 for the first one. Yeah, so it was twice as long. Twice as long for me. So twice as long can be fine, can be great if I really enjoy the game and the gameplay and the combat and the leveling, but it was a bit of a trudge. It was fine. I mean, I burned through it, and it was a fine game, and I liked the story and characters and stuff like that was fine, but yeah, a bit of a misstep in the wrong direction, but I think with the third one, they get back on the right path, and from then on, it's smooth sailing. But I was very curious about the second game. I didn't know anything about it. I had no idea about this leveling system or anything like that, so this is an interesting and entertaining learning process for me. But alrighty then. That ends the first 2 Final Fantasy games, and now we will move on to the third one. The last one that was released for the Famicom, but not the last game that did not come out in America. So, we'll see how it goes. My name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is Final Fantasy II, completing the Dawn of Souls package for Game Boy Advance. And I'll see you fine folks in Final Fantasy 3.